What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Returnable from the one. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Washington State. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Back-to-back carries here. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought
this offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Wilson now from the gun. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Wilson looking to throw. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Achane has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Throwing from the gun. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. So he knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back now, pressure coming. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Connecting on the slant. inside the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
Brought down back at
you know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The tackle made at the 24-yard
Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd and
Okay, that's
11.
a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
It's a gain of 16
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trying the right side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Second down pass play coming. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to number 9. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. And facing 4th down, they're leaving the offense out there. 1st down and more past the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
I'll be the one to say it, Kate. He gets up through that 2nd level, 15, 20 yards. We're rooting for him to take it to the distance. It's hard to do. It's tough to make a gain like this happen in the NFL, but as you saw, still even tougher to take it to the house.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That's caught. Devon Achane. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down Dolphins.
Here's Wilson to the air. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
First and 10 from the 43. Throwing is Wilson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Wilson out of the pistol. It's a big strike to him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Wilson now off the play action. It is cut left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard pickup.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide, wide open.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Cut near the goal line. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
The kicker on for the
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights.
Ravens 7.
And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Wilson throwing 3rd and 1. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. Once more, it's Wilson. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Pushing the tight end over. It's caught left side by Hill. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Complete to number 10, Tyreek Hill. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Wilson to throw again. Waddle makes the catch. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
a gain of 10 yards.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down. It's a gain of 10.
From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
21-yard line.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Dolphins have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down throw from Wilson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 14. 1st down Miami.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
28. Ravens 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 12-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. They're going for this. He's trying to go deep again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. And And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Rush coming for Wilson. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Look at that power, deep left side. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown! The Dolphins piling it on, going into halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. He's got it deep downfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Wilson with it on 1st. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Wilson to the air. Another catch for Waddle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Dolphins.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Right up the gut. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they hit this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. Finds him on the slant. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So we're surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Wilson now off the play action. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will tick this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
49. Ravens 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's a throw. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Looking quickly here.
And the Baltimore first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
To throw here on first down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. And this one is launched downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They motion a receiver left. First down throw from Wilson. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Wilson now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Air it out on third. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then none.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. He gets them half of what they needed, so after a 7-yard gain, it's 3rd and 7. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Third down, they need 7. Now a give running right. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Wilson out of the pistol. All the left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes the 3- or 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, But those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Running for the marker on second. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Oh, he lost the football, and the Dolphins got it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 20.
So 20 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stuff is made.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Miami.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. That one connects. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins throwing 6 more on the blowout. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead.
Ravens 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Sending them on the dive. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 1st down play nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the well again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He's tackled at the 32.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
That's good.
Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Oh, the football's loose. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Give now to the running back. Oh, he drops and cuts at the right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut into the lead by another point. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, that's cool. They have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Wilson on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. That's completed right side. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Wilson with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. 1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has room into the secondary. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
We'll bring the tight end left. Once more, it's Wilson. And tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Dolphins running them out of the building. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead.
70. Ravens 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They give it to him again. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short kick. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Trying the handoff. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Back-to-back carries here. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now third.
Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Motion man sent left. On 4th down, Wilson. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Tyreek Hill a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Sanders connects on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now run here from the gun. Trying spinning away, and he lost the football. And it looks like the Dolphins have it. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen.